Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
What's good? It's your girl Winged. Let me formally introduce myself. Winged Truth, the original. Listen, for those who may not know who I am, a lot of people do. Appreciate you. I am the former First Lady and original co-host of Angry Fans Radio. Both shows. I was actually on both. And again, about a year ago, I decided to start my own show, which we had initially a show on Angry Fans Radio, which was on Thursdays, Ladies Night. And once we parted ways, we decided to go ahead, me and my crew decided to go ahead and do our own thing. Again, and here we are, The Breakdown. You can find The Breakdown. We were sponsored by currently Culture Club Radio, Culture Club with 2 Ks, and prior to that it was the Liberation or Liberated Minded Media, Skin is My Sin. So you can find most of our shows on their Blog Talk, or excuse me, their Blog Talk and YouTube channel. I'm a fan of this shit. So, you know, for me, initially, it wasn't about necessarily doing the YouTube thing or whatnot. I just liked having the show, being able to talk our shit respectfully. And, you know, we were just really into the radio thing and doing interviews. But, of course, to be able to do this and really just reach everybody, it was necessary to go ahead and, you know, start organizing things and getting up our own YouTube channel and doing certain things. So that's kind of why you have us in one place, the shows in one place, and now currently the show's operating again under Culture Club Radio, but the show is now on its own channel. So again, when you're looking up for the Blog Talk show, for the radio show, you can find that on YouTube under The Breakdown. When you're looking for the blogs will be on Truth Be Told YouTube channel. So let's get right into it. I am so blessed and really appreciate the I guess honor to kick off my very first blog, reviewing or recapping the battle for LA Battlegrounds. If you're not familiar with LA Battlegrounds, they've had some very legendary battles, one being, and we've had them on the show several times. Shout out to Armando and Alcatraz, Hip Hop Alcatraz. They have had, I don't know if you guys are familiar with West Coast Dread and Danny Myers, but yes, that is a legendary battle that is actually on their YouTube channel. So listen, let's just get right into it. So, LA Battlegrounds, again, their domestic violence 2. This is the domestic violence 2 event, the Shenanigans. Unfortunately, the main card or the main stage battles, only one happened, and that would be Danny and Coffee Brown. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Strict and Bonnie, and Tory Doe and Daylight. So I was really looking forward to those 2 battles, but this one, I am appreciative. I'm so appreciative. I'm gonna put this battle up there with QP and Bonnie, Latazay, C3, QB, and Arsenal. Yeah, I said it. I am. You don't believe me? Fight me. No, just playing. You don't believe me? Go pay the $5 to rent the battle. You can purchase them individually, or you can purchase the whole event collectively on, and just in case I'm not saying it right, Vimeo, Vimeo, it is on demand. Again, you can purchase that battle for $5 to rent it for 24 hours, or you can purchase it to own, to check it out as much as you want to. I don't know if there's a deadline on that until that battle is actually released on their YouTube channel. This event happened in December, but it didn't get the buzz initially that it should have. But you know what? We are all sleeping. Shout out to, I want to give that shout out to Nico Hurd as well, from West Coast Media. He was actually the person who told me initially about coffee. I will say I was the first. I was not completely convinced, and we'll talk about that. But I stand corrected. She showed me a coffee that rose to the occasion, and I fucked with her 110%. You niggas claim that female battle rap is dead? Listen, you know what? We ain't even supposed to get into that right now. I'm disgusted by some of the shit that I keep seeing in regards to female battle rap is dead. But I'm going to say that for a whole nother blog. And I may flash in and out of that shit, just depending on how I'm feeling when I was talking about this battle. Because, I mean, this battle was fire. This battle was absolutely fire. The back and forth was crazy. I gave this battle to Danny, but again, we'll get into that. And really it comes down to technicality with me in regard to this battle. Again, those battles that I just named, I put this one up there with those because this is a classic back and forth. When men battle females, I need them to be more creative. You don't get points for just calling me bitches. You know what I mean? When females use the word bitch as a salutation, like nigga, I mean, seriously, why do you get points for that? When niggas is, you know, where is the creativity? You get no points from me anyway with just having a battle that you're bitch in a battle. You know what I mean? It just, who cares? Who the fuck cares? Talk to my soul, my nigga. Talk to me. Make me take L's for bitches. It may not be my lifestyle, but make me take L's for bitches that are out here acting a fucking fool. Talk to me about that shit. Find a creative angle or theme to what it is that you're trying to do. And this battle gives you that. We're just gonna get to it. Coffee started off first. Again, when this battle was brought to my attention, like I said, we had Danny on the show. I was kind of nervous for her because of his annihilation against Unique Fatal. If any of you niggas think that this battle was anything like him and Unique Fatal, no. Thank me later. Pay that $5. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I've never proved you niggas, I have never proved you niggas wrong any other time. Go do that and holla at me when you watch this battle. So she started off first. Her first round was, she was complete. She was absolutely complete in terms of aggression, delivery, performance. The bars were there. She started off with a crazy punctuation scheme. She had the wordplay she did as far as she was flipping different meanings of bar god and just being a god in general. She absolutely came for this nigga's Kofi. Like, she did that shit. It was crazy. I was sitting here like, God damn. Again, she started off lit with this nigga, and she was comfortable. She is considered a rookie. She's not LA Battlegrounds. Initially, she came from the Riot Room, I believe, where she's actually battled niggas. So she is seasoned in that aspect of battling a dude. So she was not timid by any means. She came for this nigga. Not to mention she's mafia. So, you know what I mean? She banged on this nigga and banged on this nigga. Like, it was crazy to me. Like I said, she had the punctuation scheme. She had the mucin, not the mucin, well, she did mention Mucinex, but she had the cough medicine scheme. You know, basically, Danny, you know, niggas say you ill, but you trying to get rid of this cough. You know what I mean? She came for this man. You know, basically, oh my God, she said to this nigga, she talked about his career and how basically, you know, we've been giving him flack for different battles or, you know, his buzz and all of that. She told this nigga, you rose in the West and you set in the East. She was like, when it was time for you to shine, niggas did nothing but give you shade. It was insane. Oh my, then she said to this nigga, basically you talking about restore order, but you a damn near 40-year-old man, you ain't got no job, your wife wear the pants, my nigga, restore order in your home. I mean, she really, the shit that she said, it was so much more in that, but just her punching, she punched with this nigga. She actually punched with this man. And Danny is a puncher. So it's like, you know, her creativity, she matched that. She definitely came with it. She was impressive in that first round. Like I said, for me, her crowd control, but again, she's new. So her crowd control was not as good as his was, but you know, for her being a rookie to step to this man and be so complete, I definitely gave her points for that. Danny, I have been talking to you about your manners when it comes to women all week before this battle, before we actually had it on demand. Listen, bruh, I will take a whole fucking paintball gun to your kidneys, my nigga, and just blast away. You foul for this first round, my nigga. You are absolutely foul for that shit. How dare you do what you did in this first round? I'm not giving it away. I'm not going to give it away. But how dare you? I'm appalled. I'm appalled at you. But it spoke to every female in just the world. You know what I mean? That hygiene and menstrual cycles and bruh, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. He flipped the wordplay, the flipping, the name flips, you know what I mean? It wasn't no basic coffee shit, and the way he used it, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas gotta start giving Danny his props. I mean, like, you know what I mean? He sat down for a little minute. You know, he had the battle with Louise that basically, you know, we felt like, you know what I mean? Some have Louise winning, some don't, but ultimately it was last minute prep. I ain't fucked up about it. This battle, he definitely, which I felt like he would do, is redeem why we call him Bar Guy, because the motherfucker's goddamn creativity is out of this world. Not to mention, you know what I mean? You know, I feel like we gonna stop giving you intergender battles, because this shit come a little bit too easy for you. Your home life and your personal issues or whatever, my nigga, you're like a R&B singer that basically know how to put that shit down on wax and have us all in the car crying somewhere. Like, fuck out of here, my nigga. This shit was, you know what I mean? Nah. You got the cheat code. You got the fucking cheat code. But, no, like, he, like I said in the beginning, he starts off that shit, Danny, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. This nigga is talking about Kegels, and I mean, some of you niggas who don't know, go Google it. I tell you all the time, Google that shit. Don't ask nobody, Google it. You know what I mean? He's, you know, just basically trying to squeeze the pussy, make sure it's tight after cheating. He had a whole theme about her being a single mom, not knowing who her daddy is. She's stripping, she hoeing. You know what I mean? It was cool, because this battle, again, that made it such a great back and forth, because both of their themes for their entire for the collective of the 3 rounds, I mean, it fit. Everything fit. It really did. And you know how Danny, they both told stories. Danny, you know, was talking about her selling selling pussy on Baseline and Waterman. That shit was funny as hell, because my ex is from San Bernardino, so the shit was funny as hell. One thing I will say, Coffee, you ain't giving this nigga kudos when he's coming for yo Koofy. God damn it. No, we're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. That you was supposed to be me mugging this nigga, looking like, are you serious right now? What you did, so you did do. But no, we ain't dapping this nigga up. We ain't. I like that. No, fuck out of here, my nigga. Fuck you. And the whole, no, this nigga told you he hoped you. Well, you know what? That's 3rd round. Let me stop. Anyway, you know, Danny, like, the shit that he said, he told this woman, he told the women, he spoke to all of us. You change your pad and don't wash your fucking hands and go make your nigga a sandwich. The whole crowd erupted. Like, you's a nasty bitch is basically what he... Listen, that first, he... yeah, I would... Listen, I held up the Arthur fist. I could have punched the shit out of Danny when he said that shit. That was crazy. His prenatal care line was off the chain. He talked about today is his birthday, and basically, you know, they gave him a gift, a 38, he's turning 38, basically, gave him a 38 gift. I mean, it was crazy. Listen, I am not the best at reciting bars, so charge it to my heart, or my brain, and not my heart. Shit, there's a mental blockage there, dead ass, for real. Like, it's just so hard. I can see them shits, I can replay them in my head, but saying that shit, like, it's so hard. But anyway, but like I said, go pay that $5 and you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. In her second, a lot of the shit that he said, and at the end he had like this theme basically, and you'll see. He's talking about how many niggas he didn't ask. Is that, you know, are they the baby daddy? He's like, I asked 300, I asked 500, whatever the case may be. When he said it the first time, she rebutted that shit in the second. Listen, the fucking room erupted. It erupted. That shit was fire. Like, it was simple, but it was fire. It was effective. It was fucking effective. And I mean, like I said, for this girl to be a rookie, and like I said, we're not gonna use somebody's writing for her, even though of course Danny said that in his second, but this was not something that had to do with writing at all. She is an artist. She records, but this is why I say she definitely prepped for this battle. She knew what she was up against, and she knew what she needed to do. That's a scholar of the game. You know what I mean? She's learning how to win. She's learning, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll tell you some more about that too as we go forward. But that shit, that rebuttal was, again, it was simple, but that shit hit. That shit hit home. And like I said, I was pleased. I'm proud. I'm very proud. But yeah, so you know that I'm not even gonna get that shit away. And Danny, it did not help. You better go let Vicky know. I hope you gave her a tongue lashing, because that shit didn't help after she gave y'all that rebuttal. Her whole legs was weak after she said that shit. Funny as hell. But yeah, so you know, she had that. She had a current event. She was talking about Smack Volume, how basically you was on cam, the interview that he did or whatever. I think it was 15 Minutes of Fame. And she was like, basically told that man, you handed over the chain soon as you seen twerk. I knew you was a trick ass nigga. Like, man, listen. I mean, it was back. That shit was back to fucking back. She had a Forrest Gump line where she was talking about how, you know, you were supposed to take it far east, or forest, and basically you ran it back, that, you know, you Forrest Gump line. Oh my God. Then she was like, you know, we street sweepers. She was like, I'll take a yellow nigga pieces and light it up through the middle of the road, light up the block. I mean, the shit was crazy listen, again, I am not the best at reciting that shit, and I see it in my head, but like, you gotta hear this shit. She came for that nigga. Kid and play. A lot of niggas do kid and play lines or schemes or whatever. I gotta give her a heads up. I'm not sure why that really didn't get the reaction that I did. Only to the fact that the setup was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. She had to run it back. So I don't know if that may have been in the middle of it. So I don't know if that's why it didn't hit the way it should have. But the setup was crazy. The ending was major. But at the end of the day, that again, it all comes with with time. But the whole kid and play shit, not everybody hits with that. Not everybody as creative as you can be, as creative as she was with this. But that kid and play shit was fire, my nigga. That coffee. You got it, girl. You got it. Oh my God. And then she had the Derek Fisher. She had a Derek Fisher line. Basically how Derek Fisher missed the winning shot. And basically this is telling Danny he's a lot like Derek Fisher. You missed the shot. And that's basically why you lost your #1 position. Again, talking about this nigga's career. You know what I mean? You were supposed to do this with Rex. You were supposed to do that. You were supposed to do that. And my nigga, pretty much that whole fiasco there, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. It's so much in that second round from her that she punched this nigga to the point where I got it debatable. She had the Ike and Tina eat the cake. Some shit happened again. If you're not on Facebook, I know a lot of people do Twitter and other wherever else you're at. If you are not in these Facebook groups, get in these Facebook groups. West Coast Conference, LA Battlegrounds, you will find the shit that she's talking about. But basically, she was telling the nigga to eat the cake or whatever. She did a whole square pie shit where basically, nigga, the four in your mouth, now you gotta eat the cake. And I mean, the shit was crazy. She had a Saudi bar Hindu line that he did rebuttal in the second, but that rebuttal did not hit for me. I'm going into Danny's second. It was not as effective as hers was. So I didn't give him any points for that. But after that, that nigga cooked. Again, they had themes. And so his theme, he's like basically calling her a hoe, you a stripper, you this, you that. You know, you sucking dick for money. And you looking at yourself like, why the fuck I gotta do this to feed my child? And, you know, it like seriously some struggle bars on some real shit. Talking about he told her you use your mouth to make money. She battle raps. So at the end of the day, that shit was like, you know what I mean? The metaphors that the nigga was using was crazy. Double entendres. I mean, it was sick. This motherfucker told her, you've had so many abortions, this motherfucker said, you've had so many abortions, your pussy still got legs in it. Oh my God. Then he told her it was one, listen, that shit was a haymaker. This motherfucker said, no disrespect for me though. He was like, they cut our umbilical cords and wonder why we don't connect with these hoes. My nigga. Danny. I asked you to be nice. I asked you. You know what? This puts a strain on our friendship, my nigga. You're foul. And like I said, I'm not giving you niggas all their bars. Like, but that second is the most debatable round for me. Because they turned the fuck up in that second. Both of them did. Like, everything was good. And for me, it comes down to technicality. Like, she executed. Of course, Danny executed. The only clear round for me is going to be the third. The third, she cooked. She definitely cooked in that third. However, she lost it a little bit. But I will say this. She didn't do what we see in so many fucking battles, men and women. When you niggas choke, this is the example that you need. She took no time with coming back with fire. Again, executed so well, the smallest little thing, and she was quick on her feet. She said the smallest shit, and that shit erupted the room once again. She couldn't get it back, but then she went right back into her lines, and you would have thought that that shit just went together. You would have thought that it went together. Again, that Mafia, Gotti, you niggas is working with her. Ron, you niggas is really working with her because, and again, I don't know if it's them or if it was just her, but at the end of the day, that's the way you handle a choke in a battle. Again, it wasn't even that long. And when she got off, when she got off from the top, that sounded so crazy to say it didn't talking about this battle, but you know what I mean. Basically, when she was able to come back, you couldn't even tell. You could not tell. And she was right back on track. But again, you know, I take away for chokes. It is for some people, it's the way you come back in the round. I just feel like that round wasn't enough though, and she actually ended that round a little weird. It was just kind of like there was no indication of her really stopping. You know, I thought that she was gonna say some more, but she just kind of stopped. So you know, that was that on that. But even still, she needed a Lux round for the third, because I knew when this nigga said, B. Dot said to me that women are gods, I knew it was over. This nigga Danny gave us a Lux third. He gave us a Lux third. She, you know, he had us looking, and I can't even say she took this L by herself, because I'm with you, sister. I'm with you. I'm with you. Us women had to take that L, but every ratchet ass son of a gun running around here selling food stamps for kids to go clubbing, you know. And Danny, let me tell you something. You know what? I had planned to put all my wigs out. I gives no fucks. These are protective styles, my nigga. Some of us are natural and ain't bald head, and I don't wear makeup. All I have on is lipstick. No makeup. No makeup. Not a. I woke up like this. Yeah. And no, I ain't gotta be no fucking 10. But I don't wear makeup. I wear lipstick. That's it. So I was actually going to put all my little wigs out for you today. Yeah, because you ain't shit. You know, but in this third, it was funny as hell. It was absolutely hilarious. This battle, if you do not appreciate a female back and forth, and for a lot of you disrespectful ass niggas, you will love this battle, because it was definitely that. For all you niggas who can't stand Danny Myers, go pay that $5 for coffee brown, little cute brown skin ass. Yes, shout out to our Mocha sisters. You know what I mean? Go watch the battle. Go just support the culture, for real. Female battle rap is not dead. And, you know, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox. We're going to say that for a whole nother battle, or a whole nother blog, when it comes to that. Because I've been seeing what you niggas been talking about around these Facebook and internet streets, and these bloggers and everything else. I got something to say about that whole situation. But again, I'm going to put that in another blog. I may even do Facebook Live and get some of you niggas commentary. Anybody that knows me know I am vicious with the debate. Don't play no games. But anyway, like I said, go cop this battle. It is fire. I'm going to put our links in for the show YouTube and for our blog talk. Again, we're every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Shout out to my team. I got the best team in motherfucking battle rap, goddammit. Shout out to Brooklyn, and shout out to Mustache from Queens. I'm from Queens, nigga. Jay Banks. Shout out to Ab. Shout out to, oh, and go cop that nigga's music, bruh. Listen. You battle rap niggas, if you have music, holla at us. We play everybody's shit. But you niggas go. It's at 757 Av. Go to his YouTube page. You know, he's slacking like, anyway, go to his YouTube page. There's music there. Fuck with that. Shout out to Mr. Petty, our light-skinned brother, Chris Petty. You know what I mean? Just shout out to the team. Oh, and shout out to my nigga, ATL, Mr. Crown Royal Sipper, Shy Brown. Shout out to them. Shout out to you, the supporters. Subscribe. But yeah, like I said, go get that battle. That link will be at the bottom of this as well. And I don't know what's going on with my camera, why it keeps changing colors. It is my first vlog. It will get better. I'm just testing, and I wanted to get this out as soon as possible to show them love, because again, this battle is fire. Y'all let me know what you think about this battle, and hashtag the breakdown if you will, please. And I'm gonna have more. All right,